We should touch Palantir. You guys, you and Bryn both own it. This week, it's tried to get a little bit of a bounce. But other names like AppLovin down 20 this week %, Carvana, Constellation, Vista, Vertiv. What's your take here on the Palantirs of the world?
2 weeks ago, I think it was, maybe 3 weeks ago, I was on the show here with you, and I did say I had alerts at 90 and alerts below 80 in Palantir. I think 75 to 80 is the real great sweet spot, and I'm going to use the word love to see the selling slow here. This is really best in breed. I think this really highlights a time right now where you want to be picking, if you're going to own these volatile names, you want to own the best in the space that they're competing in.
Yes, but you want to make sure you own them at the correct price.
With that said, I mean, my goal as a manager is not to catch every turn in the market, but the names that we've owned has provided us significant outperformance over the last 2 years. So, yeah, maybe we're underperforming here in this moment in time. And I think with the market trading below a 200-day moving average and some of the uncertainties that we've all been talking about, there's time to go to the drawing board and say, is there a bigger change that we need to be ready for? And I'm not ready to say that yet, especially like a name like Palantir, again, coming into that sweet spot. It's some of the froth is really coming out, but these names are all hitting cash flow to earnings. I mean everything is cash flow multiples. These names are right in the wheelhouse of where you want to see them.
Well,
right in the wheelhouse of where you want to see them. No. I mean, they're trading. Yeah. I don't remember. This thing is trading at a significant multiple to sales.
I think it's like 70 to sales.
Yeah,
right? Not necessarily Palantir. I'm just talking about the broad.
Well, we were talking about Palantir specifically.
I think with Palantir,
we're all on the same page.
I mean, we're both shareholders, right? So I think with Palantir, you have the Palantirians that have been long-term, we'll say, hodlers of the stock at 6, 7, 8, which is kudos for them because that was all retail, believing about this company. I think there are a lot of investors that bought this stock north of 81.
100%.
And that to me is where how many people are going to hold on. And so I don't have confidence of where this stops because I think so much of the investor base was momentum versus the real owners of Palantir that have been long-term believers. And so I think this is going to be a company to own long-term. I'm still personally unclear where I should step into this name because the chart still looks, the 200-day is at $51. Yep. It may not go there, but I think there's a lot of people underwater in this name.
What about? I think we got some names that you're looking at. Palantir on the list. This has been a tough one, right? I mean, this bad boy's moving all over the place.
Well, it depends on your perspective.
Yeah,
I mean versus 3 months ago, it's still up.
But I mean, just for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
I got out of it at 1010. I had subscribers get out 108, 1010. I went to 118. I felt real dumb for about 4 days. And now I was going to, we'll buy it back under 90. Now, we'll buy it back under 80.
Yeah.
But I think now if you want to own it, probably now as you start nibbling to your point.
Yeah, don't take a stand, but, start nibbling into things, gradually. And then, if it goes down, you can buy some more. You buy some more of them.
Real quick.
Okay, finally, Palantir. It's in the news today. It delivered its first 2 AI-enabled Titan trucks to the U.S. Army on time, on budget, just a year after being named the prime contractor, which was an unprecedented move by the military to do that with a software company. It's down this week. We should note the stock is up 11% this year still, but Quint, you say this is still just a hold.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the hold and not the sell. I've been a believer of Karp and Crew for a long time. I've been a shareholder there and still am a shareholder there from much lower from here. But the stock has just unfortunately gotten well ahead of itself. And a lot of people think, on this initial pullback here that we've seen, oh, what a great opportunity to jump in. I think you have to be very careful. If the momentum has come out of this name for the time being, we could see a lot lower prices in this name. It's trading 68 times sales, 120 plus times forward earnings, stellar balance sheet and $4 billion on the balance sheet in cash. But we feel like it's just gotten ahead of itself, and it's got to you got to let it digest this unbelievable move that it's seen over the last couple of years. So for us, it's a hold. I'd be hard pressed to sell after this decline, but I'm certainly not buying here. There will be a better opportunity, and Palantir is best of breed going forward. Yeah. It's going to be a standout stock for a long time, but a very tough buy at this level.
Okay, so what do you avoid? What do you avoid then, if that's the truth?
You avoid.
Tesla's shares have dropped over 4%, losing about a third of their value this year. Sales in Europe fell by 45%, attributed to increased competition and a slowdown in the U.S. Despite these challenges, analyst Adam Jonas reinstated Tesla as a top pick, highlighting its AI advantages and maintaining a price target of $430. nvidia Corporation reported earnings that surpassed analysts' expectations. However, investor confidence was shaken by President Trump's new tariffs and economic uncertainties, raising concerns about future growth. Costco's stock has dropped 7.88% despite reporting a 9.1% increase in net sales and plans for 28 new warehouses. Challenges like supply chain costs and foreign exchange fluctuations have overshadowed strong performance, leading to mixed analyst views on future prospects.